Well, the countdown is on to the Republican gubernatorial primary debate hosted by Channel 7 and our sister stations. It's a crucial night for the candidates. 7 Action News reporter Amira David is at Oakland University in Rochester, where the stage is set. Amira?
That's right, Heather. 7 Action News, along with our sister stations in Lansing and Grand Rapids, hosting tonight's debate right here at Oakland University. And tonight is going to be one of the last chances the Republican candidates have to make their names and their vision for Michigan known ahead of the primary happening on August 2nd. The 5 candidates taking the stage here tonight are Tudor Dixon, Ryan Kelly, Kevin Rinke, Garrett Soldano, and Ralph Rebant. At this moment, there's no clear frontrunner in the race, which makes it all the more interesting. And we're expecting to hear opinions on a wide range of topics, including abortion and election fraud. We do want to turn now to 7 Action News reporter Mike Duffy. He is live also inside of Oakland University with a closer look at what we can expect. Mike?
Amira, of course, there are a number of issues that Americans are focused on right now, and some of those will be discussed in tonight's debate. Nevertheless, there are a number of topics that I'm told are going to be Michigan specific, even if they have some national undertones. It's the issues that Michiganders are paying close attention to. Tim Kiska is a professor at the University of Michigan, Dearborn. He wants to know what sets the candidates apart.
I'm kind of curious about the differences among the group.
He, like many Michiganders, have been focused on certain issues in the headlines.
So many major issues: inflation, Roe versus Wade, the economy in the state. How are we doing? How is the infrastructure?
Kiska says the issues have changed so much in just the past few months, and he could see them shifting dramatically again.
I think that you could conceivably have something happen between here and November, which changes the whole calculus.
One of the moderators for Wednesday's debate is 7 Action News editorial director Chuck Stokes.
What it does, it puts the candidates side by side. And so you get a chance to hear where they stand on the big issues of today, those things that affect Michiganders.
Stokes wouldn't divulge the exact questions the candidates would be asked. He says they will be Michigan-specific types of questions, and some of them might have national undertones.
Education is a big issue. Safety in terms of whether it's police officers or it's the average citizen on the street. Jobs, what are they going to do to make sure that we create an environment that produces wonderful jobs in the state of Michigan and makes us a very competitive state.
He says infrastructure will also play a prominent role.
People want to know, what is the quality of life when I get in my car and I go out, what kind of water is coming into my home? And then, of course, there are always budgetary issues. But if you really want to know where their heart is, look at their budgets that they present to the legislature. What are their priorities?
So right now we're less than just 2 hours away from when that debate starts. And of course, we're going to be listening closely to see what issues take center stage tonight. Amira?
Yeah, we will be watching very closely. So interesting to note that more than 30% of GOP primary voters are undecided at this point. So there is a lot at stake. Mike, thank you. And of course, more to come from us here at Oakland University in Rochester. For now, Heather, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Amira. And once again, you can watch the debate coverage right here on Channel 7 beginning at 7 tonight.